Hello, I'm actually going to be talking to you about these various different elements involved in actually a computer. There's different actually ways that we can interact with a computer, many different devices that actually allow us to do that. The most important one is actually the keyboard. Now, this is just your basic keyboard. This one is actually wireless, which means you don't actually have to be restricted by staying near to the base unit. And you can type away on the keys. You can type in Word documents if you want to write a massive big story, or if you want to obviously search the internet, you can type in web addresses and it will take you anywhere around the world. It's really, really useful. Also, as well as the keyboard, we need also to use our hands with the mouse, which will help us click around. Yes, and this is just your basic mouse. Obviously, this is a wireless mouse, so we also have a bit more freedom. And obviously combined with the keyboard and the mouse, we've got so much versatility and great flexibility, and that's what you want. So you've got total control over your computer environment. Obviously, when involved, it just gets a bit boring really. So obviously, we want a bit of music as well. So we need speakers, and these speakers can allow us to do that. So they're amazing. Yes. So obviously speakers, you can listen to DVDs as well, DVD drives, and that's just what you want. Obviously when it comes to the video, you need to be able to see something, and that would require a monitor. So we have a nice big, flash widescreen 19-inch monitor. Obviously there are different size screens, and this is a nice big one, so this is just what you want to be able to surf the internet, type your documents, or do basically whatever you want. The world's your oyster, and that's just what we want. Obviously, these things will not be complete without the brains of the computer, which is actually the processor and the computing bits. And all of that comes in a big box like this, and it's quite a big heavy box, but it comes with all the useful bits that basically you need when you're actually designing your computer. You have things like little ports that you can actually add little extra things on. You also have your little CD drives, and everything goes on at the back as well. It's really, really heavy, but this is basically the brain of this is your computer really. All of the other bits just work in unison with it, but this is the main bit of it. Obviously, that looks quite clear really. There's one main aspect of that, and that is actually the cables. And obviously these are the cables, and the cables, these are very useful. These form a key part of the system. Obviously, in the last 5 years or so, there's been massive developments, meaning we don't need wires for things like keyboards and mice if we choose that. So we can get rid of these, but these sort of cables let us connect to useful devices such as a printer. And here we've got the printer and some paper as well, and this is just what we need. This is really, really good, and this will allow us to print out all of those lovely pages that we actually see on the computer into a real life physical thing on some pages. So obviously when you're in a few years' time, when you're at university typing out massive projects, you can hand in your essays, obviously on a bit of paper, and it'll make everyone really, really happy. Basically, that's just a general overview for a sort of typical computer. So I hope that's been very useful for you, and I hope you have many years of computing success in the near future. Okay, that's all from me. Goodbye.